Peter and Ruth. Peter and Mum pulled out last minute in San Vegas. She met one.
And there we go, straight into the pedal turn. Smitty's now going to position the aircraft out to the left-hand side, and he's going to position 30 degrees off the axis to then run back in after a wing over. Now, crucially during this manoeuvre is he makes turns to the left-hand side. He can't see the airfield as he's coming back round, being sat in that right-hand seat. So Flinny is what we call pattering or commentating the angles of bank, the pitch attitudes, and everything that Schmitty needs as he's looking out of the aircraft at low level, making sure his eyes stay out of the aircraft the entire time. And as they come around the top of that manoeuvre, Flinny is now switching his attention from the instruments and talking about the angles of bank to looking at the airfield and telling Schmitty whether he needs to tighten that manoeuvre or slacken it off to make sure he runs back in on axis. And at this point, Schmitty will now be visual with the airfield again. Flynn is going to go back to instruments and he's going to make sure that Schmitty does not come below the minimum height he's allowed to for the display. And Flynn's eyes are going to go back onto looking at distance to run to trigger the pull-up into a double nose over, what we call the roller coaster. And they're going to adjust that pull-up today based on wind, a little bit of wind, but not very much today. So broadly speaking, the distances won't have changed too much today for that pull-up. And what Schmitty's doing at this moment is looking right out of the aircraft, trying to see the apparent ground speed, that's the speed that he's travelling over the ground, drop to zero. And as it's almost at that point, he's pitching the nose forward to make sure that CHINOOK's coming down again, gathering forward airspeed. Flinny is pattering or talking about his nose up, which they don't want to go past 50 degrees. They're aiming to get 50 degrees exactly on the instrument before they then pitch down at the same angle. Out to the right-hand side now, we're going to see another offset wing over, so setting 30 degrees to the left before they come round. This one a little easier, because Schmitty's got good view out to the side. And as they come back in, we're going to see a single nose over, and what we're going to try and do is get you onto the display frequency to hear Flinny providing this commentary to Schmitty.